Organizations are leveraging Nutanix Hyperconverged Infrastructures to accelerate their IT initiatives. Whether creating your own private cloud, using hyperscale clouds, or a hybrid mix of both, Nutanix allows customers to quickly scale and deploy their applications with simplicity and efficiency, all from a single unified management experience. So why is it, when it comes to protecting these environments, customers have to look to archaic solutions that can't protect these hyperconverged systems, along with the rest of their mission-critical workloads? It's time to rethink your data protection, and it starts with Druva. The Druva Cloud Platform is a comprehensive cloud-based data protection solution that can cover not only traditional workloads and cloud-based SaaS applications, but also your Nutanix environments, no matter where they reside. And it couldn't be easier to get started. With just 4 simple steps, you can start protecting your Nutanix workloads and even Nutanix files, allowing you to reduce cost and complexity and gain complete air-gapped data protection. So let's take a look. Within the Druva interface, you have full visibility and access to all of your data protection solutions, whether it's your endpoint devices, whether it's your SaaS applications, your on-prem or hybrid cloud workloads. Protecting your Nutanix AHV environment is as easy as protecting everything else in the Druva ecosystem. Without the need for any hardware or dedicated software systems, configuring your Nutanix backup is very simple. The first thing you do is you register your Prism and you deploy your proxy servers into your Nutanix environment no matter where it lives, whether it's hybrid or in the cloud. And then once it's registered and scanned your Nutanix environment, you'll be able to create backup policies, assign virtual machines to those backup policies, and create backup jobs. Once the backup proxies have been installed and Prism has been registered to the Druva Cloud, you can manage and monitor it all from within here. If you had multiple Nutanix environments, you could select them from here, and by drilling down into any one of your Nutanix environments, you can see all the virtual machines, which ones have been configured for backup, as well as how your backup proxies are running. Once your systems are registered, creating backup policies are easy by clicking on Backup Policies, create New Backup Policy, give it a name, a description, click on Next. Next, you're going to select the backup frequency, how often it's run, when it's run, and how much bandwidth you can consume. And then finally, you'll choose a retention period, and that's going to depend on your organization's policies. Once you're done, you click Finish, and then New Backup Policy will show up. Once you have your backup policies created and configured, now it's time to assign your virtual machines to the different policies. This will let them inherit the schedule of those policies and start protecting themselves. By scanning and looking at all the virtual machines, we can select a certain number of them, click on Configure for Backup, change our backup policy, and then click on Save for those virtual machines. Whether you're just configuring the virtual machine for the first time or you want to run an off-schedule backup, it's as simple as clicking on a virtual machine and clicking on Backup Now. Once all your VMs are configured, you can monitor them all from the Jobs tab. You can see which VMs are being backed up, when they started, and what the status of those jobs are. By clicking into any of the jobs, you can get more detailed information, such as how long it took, and any relevant logs. By selecting a single virtual machine, you get detailed information about that particular virtual machine, what policies it has configured, a backup data trend, how much data you're transferring, as well as the success rate of those virtual machines. This can give you real-time insight into that virtual machine and give you the assurance that the virtual machine is protected in the cloud. Clicking on the Backup tab gives you insight into all of your air-gapped backups. And then from here, clicking on Restore allows you to choose which disks and which snapshots you want to recover from. Simply choose the type of restore, choose a backup time frame, choose what you want to restore, click on the Restore button, and tell it where you want to restore it to, and click Finish. It's that simple. You can monitor the status of the jobs. Once the restoration is successful, that virtual machine or virtual disk will be available for use. In this hyper-converged and multi-cloud world, you need a solution that can maximize your data protection with a unified experience that is simple, scalable, and cost-effective. See how Druva can help you modernize your data protection strategy. Protect your Nutanix workloads along with all of your other systems from a single platform. And change how you approach resiliency in your backup ecosystem with true air-gapped protection, not just for your backups, but for the backup ecosystem itself.